Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Pebbl Live Weekly Meditation. So today we're going to, I think, focus on mantra as a technique. And mantra in Sanskrit means a tool to train the brain. And there's many schools of teachings within mantra. There's primordial sound meditation, there's Vedic meditation, a few others. But in general, it's just using a word or phrase that we're silently repeating. As we do this, we're creating new neural pathways in our brain that literally are helping us to move forward in our lives in a more calm and resilient way. A lot of times you'll hear mantra as Sanskrit terms. And the reason we do this is because we want to focus more on the sound vibration versus a word that may have kind of a deep meaning that we may start to associate with. So for the purposes of today, we're going to use a common mantra of hum sa. And while it doesn't really matter what it means, it's really about kind of literal meaning of I am that, to interpret however you choose to. For me, it's kind of just that connection to that deepest essence, that deepest part of myself, the soul, spirit, source. So with that, I'll be guiding us through. Your only job is just to be kind to yourself, let go of expectations, and just taking a moment to appreciate setting aside this time for you. So with that, I'll invite you to get comfortable where you are and just taking the deepest breaths you've taken all day, a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. You're feeling called to close the eyes, feeling free to do so. Just allowing yourself to get settled in this moment, right here, right now. If you haven't already, you can go ahead and close the eyes and begin to bring the breath a little bit more inward. Beginning to inhale and exhale through the nose. The awareness of the cooler air as you inhale and the warmer air as you exhale. And with the eyes closed, you may become more aware of sounds in your environment, just welcoming all the sounds we hear, the obvious sounds of my voice and the music, and the more subtle sounds in your space, perhaps the air, hearing the sounds of nature outside. And then just connecting with the sound of your breath, however subtle it may be. And just allowing yourself to begin to settle in with the cadence and rhythm of your breath. If it's comfortable, you can begin to match the inhale and the exhale. So on your next inhale, breathing into a count of 3 and exhaling to a count of 3. And just continuing for a few more breath cycles at your own pace. If thoughts arise or your attention drifts, remembering this is normal and part of the practice. Gently and without judgment, coming back to the breath. And now just allowing the breath to be natural as you become aware of your body's movement with each breath cycle. Imagining the breath move through the body. And gently bringing your awareness to your heart center as you continue to breathe. Becoming aware of any physical sensations at this heart space. Be aware of the pulsing of the heartbeat in your chest, or feeling that same pulsing in your palms or your feet. Now, as we just continue to breathe with this heart-centered awareness, we'll now introduce our silent mantra. So on your next inhale, silently repeating the sound hum, H-U-M. And on the exhale, silently repeating the sound sa, S-A-H. Hum on the inhale and sa on the exhale. Just treating it as a gentle repetition, like a simple whisper coming from within. Hums, hums. Again, if thoughts arise or your attention drifts, knowing this is part of the practice, returning to this repetition. Doesn't matter how many times you have to keep coming back. This is the practice. You may notice the mantra may change cadence, or it may want to stay matching with the breath, or it might fall away altogether. Just welcoming whatever experience arises. And if the mantra is not resonating, just returning to your breath away. Stay here for a little while longer. I'll keep track of the time. You'll hear my voice when our time has come to an end. In the eyes closed, you can stop repeating the mantra if you haven't already, and just taking a few more moments as you just reconnect with the breath and allowing yourself to integrate for a few more moments, releasing the mantra. And then just beginning to take some deeper breaths as you begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Just turning the head gently from side to side, taking whatever stretch is feeling especially good and nourishing for your body. And as you feel ready, you can gently begin to flutter the eyes open. Just as a reminder, with every meditation, we're de-stressing. Some of the signs of that, having lots of thoughts, physical itches and twitches, restlessness, falling asleep, actually can feel a little bit more pronounced within a mantra practice. If you notice that for yourself, not right or wrong, but just something to be aware of. And as always, we'll finish with a quote. This is by young Pebbl. I am not fully healed. I am not fully wise. I am still on my way. What matters is that I am moving forward. And to me, this is really the importance of practice, because no matter how stuck we may feel, each breath is reminding us that we're always moving forward. So with that, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next week. Take care.